Shalom, Israel. We got I.S.U.P.K. started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, up on the Commanding Gen.YAHANNA. This is the Monday night class down here in South Florida, West Palm Beach. We'll be doing scripture breakdowns. So, we'll give brothers and sisters time to get up in the class. Make sure you subscribe, share the videos. If you got any questions, you can go ahead and type your questions in on the chat. We'll get to them, Lord allow, if possible. That's what the scripture breakdown is about. We'll go ahead and get on into it. I'll start with y'all brothers in the room. I know you said you had a question, and then if you can see it, can you see the chat to the YouTube? If not, you can let you know how to do that. You just let Shirazazad do it.
See one person in the show.
Okay, probably you.
Shirazazad. Come over here.
Let me see. Other side, get up on here. And share it. Yeah, it's showing live.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, kind of stuff. I mean, I do have. I need a breakdown. It's like. It is on. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's it. All right. So, if I may, sir, in the book of Genesis, the 3rd chapter, 15th verse, it speaks about enmity between the woman and thy seed and her seed. And if I remember correctly, that's speaking about Yahushua.
You ask you okay? You want me to break it down, or you just is that just a question?
I need to break it down.
Okay, well, why don't we just go ahead and read it then?
Okay, come, sir.
I'll just go ahead and.
I'll start up a verse up. It's the book of Genesis, chapter 3, and verse 13. And the Most High God said unto the woman, what is this that thou hast done? And the woman said, the serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. And the Most High God said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle, and above every beast of the field.
Now, where did you start?
I started at verse 13, sir. Chapter 3 and verse 13.
Okay, I'm gonna start from there. All right. Okay, so verse 13, verse 12, I mean. And the man said, the woman whom thou gavest to be with me, she gave me of the tree, and I did eat. So this is, of course, Adam, the first man to ever get the laws, statutes, and commandments from the Most High. Again, we always bring that out. He's not the first man on the earth, but he's telling the Most High because now he answers to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? He's expected to keep the laws. You know what I'm saying? And now he's giving an excuse for why he broke the law. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the woman that you gave to me, she said this to me, you know what I'm saying? And I listened to it, basically. All right. And then the Most High said unto the woman, what is this that thou hast done? And the woman said, the serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. So now she's giving her excuse for breaking the law. You know what I'm saying? Because they answer to the Most High. And the Most High said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle and above every beast of the field. Okay, so in this allegory, the serpent, of course, is not a real snake. It's talking about a human being, you know what I'm saying, who does not follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, and then is talking to this woman and telling her, like, you ain't got to listen to your husband. What God? I don't see no God type, you know what I'm saying, like any Christian or somebody else in the world or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They're saying something that goes against what the Most High is saying, right? And so the Lord is telling the serpent that you will be cursed above every other creation, every other creature, you know what I'm saying, on the earth, above all the rest of the cattle, this, that, and the third. Like, that's just how low anyone who does not serve the Most High, you know what I'm saying, like, that's how they are in this earth, you know what I'm saying, like, they are the lowest, most disgusting. Like, the scripture says that the Most High raised Adam from the dust, you know what I'm saying, from the dust. Like, you don't get no lower than you are when you don't follow, when you, first of all, don't have the law, statutes, and commandments, and then second of all, when you decide that, you know what I'm saying, that that's not what we should be doing or what have you. So that's what is going on, you know what I'm saying? Because of that, you're cursed above all the cattle of the field. And where you at?
Verse 14.
14. And did you already read it?
Loud, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Come. Book of Genesis, chapter 3 and verse 14. And the Most High God said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle, and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly shalt thou go, in the dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life.
Right, like the Christian church states that at some point, the snake actually walked. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess before this incident, the snake must have been walking, because, you know what I'm saying, now because it talked to Eve, now it goes on its belly. No, it's just saying this is how the Lord is talking. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how low you're going to be. The way you move is going to be so low that your belly is going to be on the ground. It's not saying that's how a man is going to move either. You know what I'm saying? But that's how low you are. You're like a serpent. You're already lower, you know what I'm saying? But this man is making himself like an animal, like any other animal, any other creature. And that's why it's calling him a serpent, because he's the lowest of the low. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who will come to your woman and tell her to abort her baby or to not listen to her husband, put him out the house, he's the lowest bastard on the face of the planet. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord said this with somebody that had this spirit in the very beginning. You understand? Like, that's what it was going to be. Right? So this serpent is, of course, talking about a man. The Lord is giving, you know what I'm saying, out these consequences, these punishments, you know, not only to us, but also to, you know, this other man, this other spirit that is in the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know, if you got that spirit, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, hell, we've got that spirit today. That same spirit, we've taken it and followed after it, you know what I'm saying, in the Christian church, in the Muslim mosque. We've taken and followed behind this beast, behind this serpent. And now we right there with them, man. If Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians don't change their life, they're going to die in a third world war and thermonuclear warfare with these crackers. You know what I'm saying? They're going to die with these Africans. They're going to die, you know what I'm saying, in the Christian church or in the Muslim mosque, because they don't want to follow the men of the Lord. You understand? So that's what the Lord is saying. This is the decree. You know what I mean? You can keep reading from there.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 3, and verse 15.
Is it on? You check the batteries?
This part's good. I think maybe the batteries on that end might be going.
The batteries is on it?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Come.
You just give them the other mic for now. We'll do that first, and then you can do that. Oh, no reach. No, sir. I think you can handle it. Go ahead.
Come. It's the book of Genesis, chapter 3 and verse 15. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel.
Right. So, and I will put enmity between thee and the woman. Okay. Now, this is, okay. In this scripture, the Lord is telling this spirit, you know what I'm saying, that look, between you, anybody, and the woman, talking about, you know, our people, you know what I'm saying, there's going to be enmity. a good precept, the door out. So there's going to be enmity between that woman and the serpent or this spirit, right? Like it's going to be this for the rest of the time. Like I said, I believe it's either in Obadiah, perpetual hatred. Somebody will get that. You know what I'm saying? They have a perpetual hatred. Because I believe it's Obadiah. Obadiah, probably like 1:15. I don't know why that's jumping out in my head. And then, of course, the other one would be like you could use Genesis 25 or I believe it's 25. I'll check for that one while you get Obadiah. All right, so this woman and this spirit, her children, meaning those that are supposed to be following the laws, being up under the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, and those that are not under those laws, there's going to be enmity, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like there's always going to be this battle, this fight, you know what I'm saying, between the two of them. You know what I'm saying? And then, what is it? Oh, it must be 35. So like Genesis 35. You got the one in Obadiah yet?
It's look like it's Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 5. Perpetual hatred.
Okay. What does that say?
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 35 and verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shewed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword.
And has what?
It has shewed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword.
Wait a minute. Let me get up with you. That don't sound right. Ezekiel 35 and what?
Yes, sir. Book of Ezekiel, chapter 35 and verse 5.
Okay. Okay. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and has shed the blood of the children of Israel. Right? So, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, this hatred has been from the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, you can go into Jacob and Esau. You know what I'm saying? Esau always had this hatred, you know what I'm saying, for his brother. Because why? Why did Esau hate his brother?
Because the Most High chose Esau. He sacrificed fruits and vegetables, and the Most High didn't want that. And his brother kept the law and sacrificed, the goat or whatever. And he hated his brother for keeping the laws and doing the right thing.
Okay, yeah. I was hoping you was gonna say it like how it said it, but how it says it is, you hate your brother because his works was good and yours was evil, which is exactly what you said. It's for no other reason. Because of how we do things, the world is going to hate us. People hated Yahweh Shai, our King Christ, you know what I'm saying, because his ways followed what the Most High said we were supposed to do, and their ways didn't, you know what I'm saying? And so you just being different, you know what I'm saying? In I.S.U.P.K, we don't hurt a soul, you know what I'm saying? But people hate you because you're different, you know what I'm saying? Because you won't come to the Christmas celebration. I ain't hurting nobody. I ain't beating nobody up because they celebrate Christmas, you know what I'm saying? So why do you have a problem that I don't, and that I'm at the Passover, or I'm, at Hanukkah, or whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? But that's how that spirit is. They just hate you because their works are evil and yours are, you know what I'm saying, righteous or what have you. So this perpetual hatred that you read about in 35 and 5, because thou hast, and it could go up above that, you know what I'm saying? In verse 2, it says, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it, you know what I'm saying? Which is the capital of Edom, you know what I'm saying? Mount Seir, right? And prophesy against it. I believe it is. I believe that's the capital. I know it's a mountain there. And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and will stretch out my hand against thee and will make thee most desolate. You understand? Which is the same thing that the Lord was saying in Genesis about the serpent. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll be cursed above all the cattle of the field, above all the beasts of the field. Like this nation, the Edomites, otherwise known as white people, will be most desolate. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to be worse than everyone else. And we'll get, you know what I'm saying, all the precepts. But this is here, you know, telling you again in his prophecy, I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Most High, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Okay, so again, like, you know what I'm saying, like the oppression that we're in America and wherever we are across the earth, the white man, that oppression, he's doing it even when we could be learning. Like, we finding out, we waking up to the truth that, look, we're the children of Israel. We ain't supposed to be celebrating Christmas. You know what I'm saying? They're going to oppress you even more. You want to separate and not, you know what I'm saying, be in their churches. You want to tell brothers and sisters what the truth is, and they're going to, you know, put their foot on your neck even more. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the Lord is saying, like, they're going to be so desolate. It's the same thing even then. Like this, you know, he picks the weakest of us. He picked that woman from the very beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, he picked that woman and attacked her. You know what I'm saying? When, hell, we could have, you know, been on top and ruling forever. You know what I'm saying? And so at the end of the day, Esau is going to be below or this spirit, namely Esau, is going to be below every other beast, every other creation that the Lord has, you know what I'm saying, because of his wickedness, because he's just that diabolical, because he's that evil, you know what I'm saying, that he even when our iniquity was at an end, he don't want it to be at an end. He wants to continue, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, pressing down his knee on your neck, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, sir. Man. If I may, that just made me think of the brother that just died and practically had his knee on his neck, like you said.
Yeah, and it ain't gonna stop. Brother is stop moving, stop fighting. They don't care. They're gonna keep pushing their knee on your neck until you are out of here. You know what I'm saying? So, like, again, because of his perpetual hatred, because no matter what, man, we love the white man. We serve in all of his wars. We feed his children. We clean his toilets. We do everything for him, man. We have never, you know what I'm saying? You ain't never seen no civil war involving niggas ever. If you go to Africa or the Middle East or anywhere else, these people ain't having half of what these Edomites have done to our people over the course of all of history. You know what I'm saying? And never have we revolted against them or, you know what I'm saying, anything like that. We served them, you know what I'm saying, and still they want to, you know what I'm saying, continue to oppress us. So, you know what I mean? That's why the Lord is our avenger. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's the one that's going to, you know, give them their punishment for what they're doing to, you know, a people as meek, you know what I'm saying, as us, you know what I'm saying, as loving and forgiving as us. Same way in that, you know, in the beginning, you know what I'm saying, you're doing this to a woman, man. You know, a woman is weak and, you know, nurturing and loving and so believing. She's so nigh to Eve, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's so naive that you can tell her anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, the man wouldn't have listened to that serpent, you know, that snake, you know what I'm saying, if, you know, he would have came to him. So what does he do? He goes to the woman. What does he do now in 2021? He go to your children, man. He's gonna come to your children in their cartoons and whatever YouTube they watching, in their schools, you know what I'm saying, in whatever, you know, their pastors, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to attack the weakest and the smallest and the most, you know, I guess open to all of, you know what I'm saying, out of everyone, you know what I'm saying? So that's what happened in the garden. That's what's happening right here. You can go to Genesis chapter 25. Salaki. I believe it's 24 maybe. Let me find it. 1 second. can't find it, man. Where is that? Where Esau, where Jacob has hold of Esau's heel? It is 25. Okay, you can get that real quick.
Uh, 25, 23.
The book of Genesis, chapter 25 and verse 23. And the Most High said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
Right, like this is where it's coming back again. You know what I'm saying? It's coming back again in the earth. These same 2 spirits, you know what I'm saying, well, not coming back in the earth, but this is a different body that it came back in the earth. The spirits have been here in the earth. You know what I'm saying? It was there with the serpent. At this time, the serpent had that spirit that went against the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. Later on, it was Cain who had that same spirit. I mean, you can go on down the line, you know what I'm saying? And then here it is again. And you seeing this spirit take place, within the same woman, you know what I'm saying? Having twins or what have you. All right, keep going.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger.
Mm-hmm. And the elder shall serve the younger, right? So the eldest was Cain, you know what I'm saying? And the younger being Jacob, later changed to Israel. His name was changed to Israel, but it says that the elder was going to serve the younger, right? So now the elder, which is what it was supposed to be from the very beginning, this elder seed, which ended up being Esau, his spirit was supposed to be up under Jacob. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it was supposed to be, right? Same thing when you're reading it here, where we at? Genesis chapter 3. Keep your hand there, and the part that you just read about the serpent, wherever that is, at verse 15, right? And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed, and it shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what the prophecy was. You know what I'm saying? You just read this same one right here. You know what I'm saying? Like the prophecy was that the elder was going to serve the younger, right? So Jacob was supposed to be on top. You know what I'm saying? Those of us that serve the Most High up under Adam and now up under Yahawashi Christ, we're supposed to be on top. You know what I'm saying? That spirit that they got is going to the bottom. It's going to dwell on his belly. It's going to go on his belly. It's going to be on the bottom. He's going to bruise our heel, and we're going to bruise his head. You know what I'm saying? So we are going to be on top, you know what I'm saying, on top of his head. And you know what I'm saying? Like he's going to be up on us. He's going to serve us. That's what the prophecy was supposed to be. That's what the Most High is telling the serpent right here. You know what I'm saying? Now, because Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians broke the Lord's laws or what have you, now it's flipped upside down for a short time. You know what I'm saying? Now we up under him. You know what I'm saying? Now it's looking like, how it looked to Esau way back then. You know what I'm saying? Esau thought he was the man, thought he was going to be on top because why? He was the older one. You know what I'm saying? He's got an inheritance coming. You know what I'm saying? It come time for his father to bless him. Esau like, yeah, man, I'm about to go out here and get me a good deer that my father likes, but the Lord didn't want it that way. But it's that way for a time. You know what I mean? So all of this is saying is just that, you know what I'm saying? This is between blacks, so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians and white people, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the major conflict in the Bible. Of course, we have other enemies. We ain't friends with nobody else like that, but this is our major enemy. Like you just read it in Ezekiel. You can go all over the scriptures. Give me that one in Isaiah 14 as well, too. Greatly despised. It's in Isaiah 14 and I don't know the verse. So yeah, this battle that Eve is that the Most High or that the Lord is talking about right here between Eve, the woman, and this serpent, you know what I'm saying? Of course, the serpent is a man. It's not that we have a fight with snakes. Like nobody has no problem with snakes. I know niggas that own plenty of snakes. It's not with snakes, you know what I'm saying? It's with, you know what I'm saying? Now, this enmity that, you know, this perpetual hatred, this continual battle, this never-ending fight is between our people and their people. You know what I'm saying? Like we're the one remaining force that has always been, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll love everybody else, but you know, they'll accept everyone else, but niggas, we still, you know what I'm saying? It's that perpetual hatred. You know what I mean? So go ahead. You got I believe it's in Isaiah. Ain't it in Isaiah? Dang. Obadiah. Go ahead. I don't think that's on though.
It's Obadiah. The book of Obadiah, chapter 1. I'm gonna start at verse 1. So it's in verse 2, but I'll start at 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Most High Power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Most High, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look, all the other nations are, that's what the word heathen means, right? You look it up, it just means nation. You know what I'm saying? But this one nation, Edom, is different. He did what about Edom?
I have made thee small among the heathen.
Like among every one of the other nations, Esau is the smallest to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like he is small among the heathen. Keep going.
Go. Thou art greatly despised.
Mm-hmm.
The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high.
Right, like his pride has deceived him, man. Again, like it was when he got that birthright. He was so proud and thought that, you know, because of who he was, because of his being born first or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because of all his riches, you know, in today's time, because of all his riches, he living up in the high rises, you know, in the clefts of the rock, you know what I mean? Up there in Hollywood or whatever mountains he live in, you know what I'm saying? Like he thinks that he's gonna win this war. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he thinks that it's already over. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High said something from the very beginning. He told the serpent back with Eve, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna go on your belly. You're gonna be, you know, the lowest of the low. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna bruise his heel. You're gonna be so damn low. He's gonna be on top of you. Now he's on top of us. You know what I'm saying? Which was told in a prophecy that Isaac told that Isaac told Esau. Isn't it Isaac is his father? Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. Yeah. That Isaac told Esau. We'll get that next, and then we should have enough on it. Continue.
That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Read it again.
Come. That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Bring me down where?
To the ground.
Go back to Genesis chapter 3.
Mm-hmm. Come.
Verse, 13? Keep that right there. Keep it here.
Keep reading.
No. Hold it for a second. You got the mic out?
Oh, yes, sir. The book of Genesis, chapter 3, verse 13. And the Most High God said unto the woman, what is this thou hast done? And the woman said, the serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. And the Most High God said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle, and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly shall thou go, and dust shall thou eat all the days of thy life.
You understand? Like this is what we got to learn coming into the truth, man. Like this is not what your Christian pastor taught you, man. What snake you know eats dust? It's not what it means. It just means he's so low that dust is in his face all day. He's so low that you would bruise his head because you just walk on him because he's so low. He's so low that he goes on his belly all the time. He's not talking about an actual snake. This is what a snake does. We're just calling this man a snake because that's how low he is. He's going to be brought down to the dust. We just read it again in Obadiah, what you had.
Come,
Start from
Obadiah.
the top.
Come, sir. The book of Obadiah, chapter 1, and verse 3.
2.
Verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
Right, like the Lord hates the white man. You know what I'm saying? That's what really matters. Like, I'm sure other nations do too. But the important thing to understand is that the Lord hates this bastard. You understand? Keep going. The pride of thy heart has deceived thee. Go ahead.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Right, like the Lord is making sure we know who the hell Esau is. Because the Lord knew he was going to change his damn name. He's going to be Irish and European and what the hell ever else he want to call himself. South African. He can call himself whatever the hell he want to call himself. You know what I'm saying? End of the day, the Lord let us know who he is. Read that part again.
Come. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
You know who that is. He's a caveman. You understand? He lives in the clefts of the rock. What is a cleft?
It's like a small opening or whatever.
Yeah, it's a cave. You know what I'm saying? What do you think a cave is? It's in rock. It's an opening. You know what I'm saying? It's an opening in a cave. That's where he's from. He calls himself a caveman. You know what I'm saying? He calls himself the mountain man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's who he is. And the Lord said it through the prophet thousands of years ago. Like, yo, I'm talking about you who's living in the clefts of the rock. Even today, that's where he wants to live. Even today, that's the most desired place, the penthouse. You know what I'm saying? The wherever the hell they be at. I don't know.
Just a statement. He also puts his face on a rock.
Yeah, he got Mount Rushmore. That's his home. You understand? Like, he is a cave dweller, man. GEN.YAHANNA used to say this word all the time, and I didn't seen it before he said it. This was years ago, but before he said it, I must have seen 100 movies where they say this, man. Troglodyte. You know what a troglodyte is? It's a cave. Yeah, put it in your Google machine, man. It is hilarious, man. Go ahead.
He also got the cartoon The Flintstones.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, that's something they're very proud of, right. Except for they try and say that it was 1 billion years ago. Right. You know what I'm saying? When this was a couple thousand years ago, your ass was living in the clefts of the rock and thought it was, you know, in the stuff. Right. Flintstones, the cavemen, all of this, like it was their evolution. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, we living in houses, this cracker living in caves, beating his women over the head. You know what I'm saying? Didn't have his own language. The scripture calls him a vagabond. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just, the languages he speak is what? I don't know. They're all dialects of something else. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But all of his languages are some ridiculous something that he made up. You know what I'm saying? What's the one they copied off of Hebrew? Yiddish. You know what Yiddish is? It's our language, and he took it and made it some ooga booga, you know what I'm saying, caveman language, and added his own vowels and all of this stuff in it. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's name is not Yeshua. It's not Yeshua. It's not Yehudi. You know what I'm saying? His name is Yahweh. All of that other stuff is the white man's caveman gibberish, you know what I'm saying, that he made up, you know what I'm saying, so that he can have some type of culture, and now he want to call himself after our names, you know what I mean? So, I mean, that's this bastard, man, who lives in the clefts of the rock. You know what I mean? You got the definition? Somebody got? Come on.
Troglodyte, especially in prehistoric times, a person who lived in caves.
That's what a troglodyte is, man. It's a caveman. You know what I'm saying? And he claims it, you know, like it's just regular. Like everywhere. Where's the black people in these caveman movies? Y'all ever seen a nigga in a caveman movie? You want to know why? Because we never lived in caves. Man, we ain't never been in no caves, man. The niggas don't live in the cold in the mountains. That's them. That's duck dynasties and stuff. That's them. Mountain men, huh? It's not us. And the Lord is making sure that we understand it thousands and thousands of years later in Obadiah, man. Read that part again.
Come. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, who shall bring me down?
That is America, nigga. Who shall bring me down? You know what I'm saying? Who's going to get me out of this penthouse? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's going to take America off top? You know what I'm saying? We're the top, man. Ain't nobody messing with us. We're going to put restrictions and and sanctions and all of these things. Ain't nobody touching us. You know what I'm saying? That's his spirit. It's always been his spirit. It was his spirit in the garden with Eve. It was his spirit with Cain. It was his spirit with Esau. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord is the one that's going to put him on his damn face eating dust. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is the one that's going to put blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians in charge of this earth. And we're going to bruise the hell out of his head. Believe me. You know what I'm saying? We can get that real quick too, because I just like reading that. And it goes with it so wonderfully. So hold that. We bruise his head. You keep reading. You got some more?
Come.
Give me that. We'll get the bruised head. And then after that, I want Psalms 137 just to beat that bruised head in a little bit more.
That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Mm-hmm.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, man. That is the white man's that's his mascot. It's the greatest thing on the face of the earth to him, if you let him tell it. Though you exalt yourself, like you put yourself up so high, like can't nobody touch you, like you're an eagle. That's the America's national bird. That's Rome's national bird. That's whoever else you could imagine. They think that they are so above everyone else, you know what I'm saying? No one else can bring them down. But even though you exalt yourself like the eagle, go ahead.
Come. And though thou set thy nest among the stars.
Though you got, your nest so high, you in the penthouse, you got high rises. Though you got your NASA space program and you making, what do they call them? Moon houses or something? What do they call them? Them observatories and all them different things they do up in space. Oh man, he sets his nest, meaning where he rests and where he lives. He thinks that if the world gets destroyed by an asteroid, he can go live up on Mars somewhere. You understand? That's what the NASA program is about. We don't know because we don't get to go, but we do know about the observatory. What is them things that they got up there, man? Y'all don't know? It's all right. It's not gonna do them no good anyway. But they've got something, not an observatory. It's something else that they actually think that they can live, like on the moon or something. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's neither here nor there. But except to prove the point, like the Most High through this prophet is letting us know exactly who this greatly despised nation out of all the other nations is, who this one that's going to be going upon his belly and eating dust, and everything that he touches, everything that he raised up is going to be made low and made desolate. He's letting us know who it is. If you didn't know before, you know what I'm saying? Like I said from the very beginning, what was the first part that before that has his nest before the him being so high? What was the other part that let us know? Oh, clefts of the rock. Yeah. You know who this caveman is. Keep going.
Come. And though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down.
Yeah, from wherever you go, the Lord is going to bring you down, brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if we don't have nukes as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. I don't care if we ain't got tanks and missiles. Who cares? The Lord is going to bring you down from whatever high place you think you got, the Lord will bring you down. Go ahead.
Come. Saith the Most High, if thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough?
Right. Like you ever talk to somebody and be like, man, if thieves came to you, if robbers came to you by night, oh man, good night. You are a mess. Wouldn't they leave something? Like that's what that is. Like that's like a pause in it. You know what I'm saying? Which is so crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, read it again, bro. I want y'all to listen to what he's saying and understand it. Like this is like a pause, that middle part. Read it again.
Come. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off?
Yeah, see, you got to read it right. You know what I'm saying? Like if thieves came to you by night, if robbers, how horrible are you, man? You know what I'm saying? Like you couldn't even finish your thought. You know what I'm saying? Your sentence before you remembered how disgusting this bastard is. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's saying. Like, how art thou cut off? It's like the Lord talking to you, like, man, if thieves would have came to you by night, if robbers, and then you just get frustrated just looking at this bastard. You know what I'm saying? Like, how art thou? Like, you got it coming. You gonna get it in about 2 seconds. Would at least leave you something? You know what I'm saying? If robbers came to you by night, you never saw them coming. This is how cut off you are, because nigga, you're not like that. You see that the brother is subdued. You see he got handcuffs on and can't breathe. And you still won't let him up. You won't just take him to jail. That's not enough. Even a robber, even a thief, if he came to you by night, wouldn't he what?
Would they not have stolen till they had enough?
Till what?
Till they had enough?
Like the white man ain't had enough yet. He's been on top for a long time, and it's still not enough for him. Keep going.
Oh God. If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes?
Like the robber ain't gonna leave your house empty. They'll come you and they in there by night. He ain't trying to wake you up. He'll grab a few things here, a few things there. You still have a bed to sleep on. You still have, you know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to take your bed. This cracker will take your bed, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like it is not a game with him. You know what I'm saying? If grape gatherers, if somebody needed some food, if somebody just wanted to get the grapes to make some money off of, would they not leave some grapes? Not this evil devil, man. You know what I'm saying? He's going to take every single grape. You know what I'm saying? That's why you think our neighborhoods look the way they do. Why do you think our kids' schools look the way they do? Why do you think the jails look the way they do? These mothers don't have no man at the house because this nigga came and took them all. They all locked up or they shot dead in the street somewhere. He came and got every one of them. He ain't gonna leave you nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the Lord said, "How art thou cut off?" Like, man, boy, how wicked and disgusting are you, man? Like anybody, even a criminal, a thief and a robber would take until he just had enough. Even a great gatherer would take just until they had enough. But you're greatly despised. You are so damn low, man. Like you're below even the worst robber in the world, man. You're the worst drug dealer. You're the worst rapist. You're the worst murderer on the face of the planet. You understand? Keep going.
God. How are the things of Esau searched out?
Mm-hmm.
How are his hidden things sought up? Right,
like my goodness, man. Like when it's saying that how, y'all know that's not a question. Like man, look how this is happening, man. Like it's amazing in the 21st century. With technology and the quick moving of technology with the internet and stuff like that. Like Esau can't hide nothing no more. For the past 10, 15 years, we just get to watch him killing us. When we knew it was happening, when somebody was there before, but now the whole world knows what the hell he's doing. Now all of his secrets is coming out. You know what I'm saying? Where some people would know because they would actually go to the library and pick up an encyclopedia and read and check his history that he writes down about his damn self. But you see us in the UPK, we start collecting books, all of this, man, because how are the things of Esau searched up? How are his hidden things brought to light, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because the Most High is doing it, man. Like, we're able to now see him for what he is. You know what I mean? We're able to go back into these prophecies because the Lord gave it to us and realize that this greatly despised bastard on the earth is this cat that we celebrate and worship and follow in everything he does. He says Christmas, we go Christmas. He says abortion, we go abortion. He says, hate niggas, we hate niggas. But now we finding out that, damn, he is the biggest, you know what I'm saying, racist and thief and everything else on the face of the earth. And that's the point. Like the Lord gave us all of these things so that we would be able to realize and be able to wake up to the truth, man, and be able to, at least be able to have some type of defense against this ruthless beast. You know what I'm saying? Against this low, disgusting snake. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border.
Mm-hmm. You know what that bring it to the border? Anybody know what that's talking about? Can you imagine what that means?
Bring it to the border?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like they're about to go off a cliff.
Not border like that. Okay. Think okay, you got like the American Mexican border. Right? So if somebody got brought to the border, why would they be getting brought to the border?
They would be going to another land.
Yeah, okay, I take that. You know what I'm saying? Like they trying to get rid of you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you are no longer with us. You know what I'm saying? Like what it's saying, like all the men of his confederacy, everybody that was with Esau at one time, they giving him up. You know what I'm saying? Like they're about to give him up. Like you ain't with us no more. Bring him to the border. We're going to stone you. We're going to kill you. We're going to do whatever. We're going to bring the firing squad against you. We just going to give you to somebody else who hates you even more than we do, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't with us no more. You ain't part of this confederacy anymore. We do not trust you. We ain't with you no more. That's what it's saying. If I took you up out of America, you know what I'm saying? If I took you to the border, you know what I'm saying? You ain't no longer an American. They would let the wolves, let the coyotes handle that. You know what I'm saying? That's how they looking at it. Like you being put out, we're gonna shut the gates. If you can think, you know, back in the day, if you have a city, what's at the border of the city?
The outlines, the criminals, right? Wildlife.
Okay, what's in between the city and the wildlife?
A wasteland.
Mm-mm.
The
Yeah, the gates, the wall.
The gates.
Yeah, like if you be back in the day, you would have your border of what is your land, right? And there would be like a big old wall or gates or whatever, like you know what I'm saying, a big wall that would separate you. What did Trump say?
Let's build a wall.
Let's what?
Build a wall.
Let's build a wall. He wants a wall. There's a border here. We'll keep y'all over there. We're here. So if I bring you to the border, you shouldn't be able to get back in. We're gonna shut the gates on you. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting back in here. We got a armed guard out here or what have you, and it keeps unwanted intruders out of there. You know what I'm saying? That's what the wall thing is. That's what the border is about. Okay.
Remember that movie Born in East LA? You know.
I want to say I remember. Is it with the Vatos and all of that? With the S? Nah, probably not.
Born in East LA.
Okay, I ain't want the song now.
No, I'm just saying, like, trying to remember me. But yeah, it was a movie like that. He was through the whole movie. Was
it Mexicans?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
this one particular actor with that hen mustache.
Wait, is that the movie? I remember we was talking about that with Lou Diamond, and he ain't even an essay. I think he's like Filipino or something.
Oh, he is.
Is that the movie though? Where it's like him, he's the one in that movie? That movie was hard. I used to love that. If that's the one, I don't know the name of that movie. I always forget it, but that movie is hard as hell. The movie at the end, they like kill him like he's running away trying to get up it. Anyway, I don't know, but I get your point. You know what I'm saying? Like absolutely. Like we don't play that. You know what I'm saying? Black, we taking you to the border and you're gonna get stoned. Well, even the people of the white man's confederacy is putting him out. They're putting him out of the United Nations or whatever, however you want to look at it. They're gonna put him out of the UN. And that's pretty much it. Everyone is gonna find out what an evil, wicked bastard he is, and ain't nobody gonna be with him, even though the rest of these nations ain't worth a damn dime either. You know what I'm saying? But Esau ain't worth a penny. You know what I'm saying? Like he's lower. Like the other nations is like pennies, he lower than that. That's what the Lord is saying. You're greatly despised. All the other nations, you're under them. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad he is, according to the Bible, according to these prophecies. You know what I'm saying? These ain't my words. You understand? Keep going.
Come. Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 7 in the middle. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. Mm-hmm. There is none understanding in him.
Right. Like the white man don't understand nothing. Like he really think he's so, because in the beginning of this, it said that his pride has deceived him. You know what I'm saying? Like he has no understanding. He doesn't know what's going on. He looks at us and like, man, these niggas ain't about nothing. He looked at Christ and was like, this nigga ain't about nothing, man. Listen, we're going to put him in jail. We're going to give him the death penalty and we'll be back